It's morphin' time. Pterodactyl. Hi there, this is Doctor with Rangers of Wrestling, bringing you your AEW Full Gear review. Holy cow, where do we even start? This pay-per-view was amazing, top to bottom, although there were a few things that could have been a little bit better. Okay, so let's start off. AEW kicked off with MJF versus Darby Allin. This was a good match. I actually really enjoyed this match. Though MJF bit Darby. He bit him, if I'm not mistaken. One of the things I liked about this match was the rolling pin. When they were both trying to get the pin, they were rolling around. I actually really liked that part. That was pretty funny. We got Michael 101591 and Steve Callahan in the chat. You guys. So there was a tombstone pile driver to Darby Allin on the edge of the ring. Another spot was a coffin drop from the top rope to the outside on MJF. Michael 101591 saying MJF and Darby Allin delivered so many fruit roll up pins. LOL. Yeah, definitely. This was a great way to kick off Full Gear. Of course, MJF tried to use a skateboard. Darby also tried to use it. Sting came out swinging with a bat, which was actually pretty funny. I like that. But of course, who ended up winning this? MJF ended up winning this. He used his diamond ring to pick up the victory. So I was actually surprised MJF won. I was kind of rooting for Darby Allin here. I mean, he lost to CM Punk. I was thinking he would get the W, but no. So what did you guys think? Steve Callahan says, "Let's go." Yes, definitely. A great match. Definitely great. What did you guys think of this match? Did you guys like it? Because, like I said, very great way to start off. After this, we had the AEW Tag Team title match. It was the Lucha Brothers versus FTR. This was another good match. Like, there was a stare down between both teams. One of the things I liked, FTR threw Phoenix to Penta. Totally grabbed Penta's leg trying to interfere. Michael 101591 says this was an awesome match. Yeah, that definitely was, I have to say. So, of course, also talk about this towards the end of the show, but there was tributes to Eddie Guerrero by Penta, Phoenix, and Dax. All of them pay homage to Eddie. Cash put his foot on the rope, saving the match, but ultimately, the Lucha Brothers ended up victorious in this match. Cero miedo. Sorry, I apologize. It's kind of hard to do this with this microphone here. Michael 101591 says, I could watch the Lucha Brothers all the time. They are one of the best tag teams they have. Honestly, me too. I absolutely love the Lucha Brothers. I've actually met the Lucha Brothers at their store, Republic of Lucha here in Pasadena. If you haven't seen that, I met them back in May alongside Thunder Rosa. I do have a vlog, so check that out if you haven't done so. But yeah, they're very nice. Very, very nice. I actually love the Lucha Brothers. My favorite tag team in AEW, right above the Young Bucks. Wow. Okay, so next we had the teams. I love Lucha Bros. Yeah, same. Lucha Brothers are amazing. So after this, we had the finals of the Eliminator tournament, Miro versus Bryan Danielson. And honestly, as we all know, originally it was supposed to be Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson, but it ended up being Miro versus Bryan Danielson because, as we know, unfortunately, Jon Moxley had to enter a rehab facility for his alcoholism. But this was a good match. Honestly, I was thinking maybe Miro was going to win, but Steve Callahan saying good match. Yeah, it definitely was. But Bryan Danielson with the victory here. Was anybody surprised Bryan Danielson picked up the win? Like I said, I thought it was going to be Miro because Hangman, I knew Hangman. Well, more on that later. But I was thinking that, Miro being the face, he was going to win, but I was wrong. It was still a good match, honestly. Like this was good. Like so far, all the matches were straight fire. It was back-to-back really good matches. Really, really good. I don't have any complaints about this match. It was a good match. All right. So Next, we had the Trios Falls Count Anywhere match. It was Adam Cole, Bay, and the Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express and Christian Cage. So, I have to say, the winners of this match were actually pretty surprising because I wasn't expecting this team to win. I actually thought the Super Click was going to win. But before I get into who won, so Jungle Boy obviously with the steel chair to Adam Cole, and then Luchasaurus kicked him, and he landed face first on the steel chair, and then he got put through a table. So poor Adam Cole took a lot of the spots in this match, I have to say. Matt Jackson did the elbow through the table to Luchasaurus, and Cole got busted open. The Young Bucks putting thumbtacks in Jungle Boy's mouth was another spot. The Panama Sunrise from the top of that thing in the stage. And then the BTE trigger to Luchasaurus. Wow, this match was a good match. Of course, Jurassic Express and Christian Cage ended up winning. But like I said, I was so stunned that they won because I thought Super Click, was going to win, have some momentum going into Omega's match. But that wasn't the case. Were you guys shocked that Jurassic Express and Christian Cage won this match? Were you? I know I was. It was still a great match. I liked it. It was a Falls Count Anywhere match. It did not disappoint. So far, straight bangers all around, I will say. All right. So the next one was Andrade and Malakai Black versus Cody Rhodes and Pac. This was another good match. Of course, Andrade tried to attack Cody before the start of the match, and then Pac tagged himself in. So it seemed like Cody Rhodes and Pac had a little trouble working together. Jose Andrade's assistant got involved in this match. Let's see, Michael 101591 saying that match was awesome. First time I saw Cole bleeding the shooting star press from Luchasaurus. Yeah, definitely. Referring to the Trios Falls Count Anywhere match. That match was freaking fantastic. Like, this pay-per-view was off the chain. Like, seriously. So, commentary made note that Malakai Black is the only guy in AEW to have 2 victories over Cody Rhodes. And yeah, he's not wrong. That is true. The only guy. Loved it. Steve Callahan, he says. Yeah, definitely fantastic match all around. Okay, so Jose Andrade's assistant tried to get involved by grabbing Cody's legs. Of course, Anderson had to get involved. Cody, of course, got booed. Yes, Cody Rhodes continues to get booed, people. Why do you guys think that is, in your personal opinion? So, and then Cody Rhodes used a figure 4 on Andrade, Pac tagged himself in, thinking that they had the match won. But nope, Andrade broke up the pin by grabbing the rope. Like earlier in the match, Pac did the same thing to Andrade. Pac grabbed the rope to break up the pin. And surprise, surprise, Cody and Pac ended up victorious in this match. And at the end, Cash Wheeler came out and attacked Pac. What did you guys think of this match? This was a good match. Of course, like I said, straight bangers all around. I don't have my usual note-taking note, but I took notes on my phone. You guys can see that. so, like I said, full gear straight bangers all around. So, the AEW Women's World Title match. Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. versus Ty Conti. Steve Callahan saying was great. Yeah. Okay, so I might get slapped for saying this, but I thought this was a good match. I feel like it was a standard women's match, standard Britt Baker's match. She did do a curb stop against the steel steps because Reba caused a distraction, and then Jamie threw her through the steel steps, and later down the road, Dr. Britt Baker was able to do it. I like the top rope moonsault onto Reba and Jamie, but Britt Baker ended up walking away. So yeah, Steve Callahan says was alright. Yeah, this is kind of where the momentum drifted off a little bit, but still, it was okay. Can Britt Baker have a match without Rebel and Hater? That remains to be seen. I mean, she didn't always have Rebel and Hater, but that was before she developed. That was before she turned heel. So the lockjaw, Conti is able to reverse it and break it. But of course, we all know Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. D was victorious. I honestly think this was one of the predictable matches on the card. I think we all knew Dr. Britt Baker was going to win this. What do you guys think? I definitely do think this was the only one. This was the only match that was kind of predictable, because all the other matches, Steve Callahan says, belt needs to drop. Britt needs to drop the belt soon, but to who should? Hello, Randy. Who would she drop it to? I say either Thunder Rosa or Jade Cargill, probably sometime next year. But but yeah, this match was, good. It was okay. It was decent. Wasn't spectacular. Next, we had CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. Wow, I have to say, Eddie Kingston knocking CM Punk out before the start of the match. Michael 101591 saying that she will drop it to Cargill. Yeah, I can see that, especially because Cargill's undefeated. Excuse me. So, I look different today? How so? It's probably because I don't have my hair down. But okay, so Punk got busted open during this match. I don't know how many times Kingston flipped off Punk during this match. I lost track. I think I wrote down 3 times. It could have been more, honestly. Did anybody keep track of that? Because I knew he flipped him off a couple times during this match. It was a lot. Of course, CM Punk paying homage to Eddie Guerrero with his 3 amigos. Hi, Jamel. Did you guys catch that beautiful tribute? I'll talk more about it at the end as to why everybody was paying tribute to Eddie. But yeah, this match was good. Michael 101591 says, but I know both Kingston and Punk are not done with each other. Some channels swerve, sure do link. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. They're definitely not done with each other, even though CM Punk ended up victorious. He did extend his hand to Kingston, but Kingston just walked away. So they're definitely not done with each other. I don't know when we'll get to the next match, but my microphone is stopped. It's probably because I have my phone. Oh, thank you for letting me know, though. Thank you. Thanks. Is it not snapping now? No, thank you. Thank you. All right. So after this, we have the Minneapolis street fight. It is the Inner Circle versus American Top Team. No, you don't have to be sorry. Thanks for letting me know. So this match, it's not crackle and popping. Why didn't anybody tell me? Oh my god. LOL, Michael 101. Why didn't anybody tell me though? Oh my god, it's probably because I have my phone next to me, but I took my notes on my phone today, so it's probably the reason why. So this match, okay, so I might get slapped for saying this. So it still is. I don't know how to fix this. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so I don't. Okay. Hi, Rosie. So, like I said, I might get slapped for saying this, but it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. The match started off pretty slow. It did. It was started like a regular, normal tag match. Everybody was tagging in. It took a while to pick up before. There were some couple of things that I noticed. So there was a water ski, a toaster, a butt cake, a stapler, all used in this match, as well as a Prince symbol. The crowd started chanting Prince. Lambert attempted to use the walls of Jericho, but of course Jericho reversed it and used a kendo stick and whacked him with it. And then he hit him with the stapler. That wrestler that was in the audience got involved, and Ethan Page, I believe it was Ethan Page, yelled at Jake Hager's wife. So this match was kind of sloppy. I don't know, what did you guys think of this match? Oh my god. Brave Little Toaster is all elite. Yeah, they used a toaster in this match. Oh my god. Did anybody catch what other weapons that they used besides the ones that I just named? I think they used a different type of another weapon. But see, the toaster is all elite. Yeah, it definitely is. That's for sure. This match needed blood. I definitely agree. This match did need blood for it being a Minneapolis chopping on the mic. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, definitely it definitely did need blood. I don't know why there was no blood in this match. Honestly, I think it would have added a lot more to it. It was a street fight, so there should have been blood. WWE should take note. Michael 101591 says how to use weapons instead of them just using candlesticks, chairs, and ladders. That definitely is. This match made for some great Randy Viper. I don't know where he's at right now. I really don't. But that's funny. All right, rough. Okay. But this match was okay. Could it have been better? Yeah. But, I mean, for what we got, it wasn't too bad. Of course, the Inner Circle was victorious. How they won was because Jericho, using the frog splash, pinned Lambert. And as he saw, he looked up and said, "I love you," to Eddie, who won in the pre-show match. I'm not sure. I didn't watch the pre-show, but give me 1 second and I can find out for you. Does anybody know, by the way, who won the pre-show match? Because I didn't watch the pre-show. I didn't watch the buy-in. But definitely a lot of tributes to Eddie tonight. That's for sure. And then after that, we got the main event. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out who won the pre-show. I'll get back to you on that. But after this, we had... Oh, no, actually, before we got into the main event, we do have an announcement. Jay Lethal is now All Elite, and then he challenged Sammy for the TNT title. That's going to be a good match. Sammy accepting, so I cannot wait for that match. What about you guys? Thunder Rosa and Hikaru Shida won in the buy-in. Thunder Rosa. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Mario. So then after this, we had the AEW World Title match. It was Omega versus Hangman. This was a fantastic main event. I actually really like this main event. What did you guys think of it? There was a lot of things going on in this match. So, of course, Don Callis got involved in this match. That I think was pretty obvious that he was going to get involved to some capacity. He got involved a couple of times. He grabbed Hangman's leg. He actually tried to hit Hangman with the title, but that didn't work. There was a flying lariat from the ring post through the table. Callis, there you go. Callis stomped on Hangman on the outside. This was there were so many spots in this match. I tried my best to try to run all of them on. Omega put the ref in front of him, and then Hangman accidentally knocked him out. So that's how Don Callis got involved. The moonsault from the top rope to Omega to the outside, that was amazing. Hangman got busted open during this match. I really like that flying lariat. Even the Young Bucks got involved, but they let Hangman win. Yeah, great match. Happy for Paige. He deserved it. He definitely did. Definitely did. I have to say, but there's a little bit more that went on into it. The Young Bucks. Oh, Hangman Adam Page used Kenny Omega's own move on him, the one wing angel. Every time I saw Callis' shoes, I was like, what are those? Oh my god, Michael 101591. Oh my god. So yeah, so that's crazy. Hangman using Omega's finisher on him. Of course, Omega kicked out after that. The Young Bucks came out, and one thing that I noticed was Nick Jackson was on one side, and he basically nodded. Matt Jackson was on the other side, nodded, and basically were there for Hangman. And then Hangman got the pin and became the new AEW World Champion. And then the Dark Order came out for a big group hug and close the show. That's close the show. Hangman versus Bryan Danielson would be a big match, 100%. Yeah, definitely will be a big match. That's a match I'm looking forward to. Who knows when that'll happen? It'll either happen on a random episode of AEW Dynamite or at Revolution next year. But I don't think they're going to push it till next year. Definitely it's going to happen on AEW Dynamite. But what was everybody's favorite match of the night? For me, besides the main event, I really like the tag team match for the Lucha Brothers versus FTR. But there's something else I want to talk to you guys. Before I get into that, I will say I give this pay-per-view, and again, people might slap me for saying this, but it's my opinion. I give it a 4 out of 5. Just because that women's match was okay. Michael 101 591 saying it was a perfect 10. A perfect 10. Steve Callahan saying a 9 out of 10. Definitely, I give it a 8.5 out of 10 and 4.5 out of 5. Just because, again, that women's match was okay. Wasn't the greatest. And the Minneapolis street fight kind of felt like it was all over the place to begin with. So that's my rating. But what would you guys rate? Mario, 9.5 out of 10. Wow, pretty high ratings. I will say this is probably going to get a higher rating than Survivor Series. I will say that right now. But there is one more thing that I do want to talk about before I close the show. It didn't top All Out, though. Definitely, it didn't. That's for sure. So for those of you guys who don't know, for those of you who do know, today is the 16th anniversary of Eddie Guerrero's passing. As I said throughout this review, there were multiple tributes to Eddie tonight, which shows that even though Eddie Guerrero has been gone 16 years, he has not been forgotten. He lives in the hearts and memories of everybody that ever came into contact with him, that everybody that knew him and all of his fans. You know, I grew up watching Eddie, and it makes me put a smile on my face that there's so many tributes to him today, you know, from Penta, from Phoenix to CM Punk to Jericho to Dax. Steve Callahan saying Viva la Raza. Yeah, Viva la Raza, definitely. But if you got the chance to see Eddie Guerrero, you know what he meant to everybody, and he's still a very big part of our hearts. Like they say, legends never die, right? So it warmed my heart that we got some sort of tribute to Eddie tonight. But anywho, I guess that concludes this review. Definitely thank you guys all so much for joining me tonight. And I know for some of you guys, it's well past midnight. So thank you for staying up and watching. Your support has meant a lot to me. I am on the road to 300. So please help me get to 300. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever I go live. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mario coming in with one last comment. The best match was the street fight. Great review. Thanks, you guys.